Cthulhu, Jack.
One of the things I miss about going to the theaters on a semi-regular basis was to discover independent flicks that resonate with you long after you leave. Love Lies Bleeding from director Rose Glass, starring Kristen Stewart, has a lot to love in this fictionally late 80s Southwest neo-noir, 1989 to be exact. I remember that year and other films throughout the following decade that are similar in genre: Blood Simple, Red Rock West, and One False Move, to cherry pick a few. What I enjoyed about this one, much like Underwater with Stewart, is that the stories we are served are the garnishes to a much bigger dish that we smell cooking but never get to taste. And I'm okay with that. In a time where the medium seems to be creatively bankrupt in more ways than one, Bleeding, although not 100% original, does take us on a journey through the relationship between a few characters that will have to eventually answer to the bigger cause. Or will they? So was I satisfied with the overall outcome? I'm still muddling it over, to be honest, which to me is a sign of a good movie, as opposed to it vanishing from my memory hole instantly the lights dial up. So light 'em if you got 'em, grab a beer, and strike a pose, because we're heading back to 1989, where Ed Harris, no matter what decade, is still scary. Lou, or Lulu as Daisy calls her, played by Stewart, runs her dad's gym, who is played by Ed Harris and goes by Lou Sr., who's aged like dry cork. His face is a magical topographical roadmap of characterization. He loves all creatures great and small, but will take a bite out of one if it gets out of line. He also runs a shooting range outside of town, as well as maybe a few side hustles like gun running and paying off cops. What I dug was the fact that he wasn't just a cameo. He was a good part of the story, and I kinda wanted more of him to pop up. When he did, it was a treat. Jackie, played by Kay O'Brien, is Jack to the nines when we first meet her. Her dream is to travel to Vegas and compete in a women's bodybuilding contest, which she briefly fulfills until cleaning the clock of another contestant, due to her unhinged hallucinations from the addiction to steroids that Lulu introduced her to originally. Once Lulu and Jackie meet, their relationship catches fire as fast as it burns out, with Jackie waitressing for Lou Sr., and Lulu, who has a seedy past with her pops, doesn't want Jackie to get involved. As all things go south as they do in a noir, Jackie brutally takes out Lou's sister's abusive husband, JJ, who we learn is an undercover cop trying to put the pinch on Lou Sr. Clint Mansell's score, much like his Requiem for a Dream score, attaches to you like a parasite. Love Lies Bleeding is a wonderful surprise and one I'll revisit again like the previous mentioned. I'm a sucker for a good neo-noir in the Southwest any day of the week. So if you enjoy a gritty character piece with enough spice and intrigue to wet your whistle and enjoy having Ed Harris creep you out, then this film is for you. Until next time.
It's not what I'm paying you for.
So click links below to be notified. Many thanks for the support, and Hail Cthulhu!